Come here. Come here. Eagle racing jersey, you gotta be kidding me. Holy bag of wheel frames for F10H. I expect all my friends to call me Mr. October. Let's take a look at the very first steps here and the first power stop. Feels sticky. All new wheels, dude. Stay low. I like these. After learning how the power stops feel, the next question I have is regarding responsiveness. Are my carves sharp and accurate? I'm lucky to have a terribly neglected and fairly quiet street nearby to test my control. If I'm not decisive on this road, some deep wide crack will quickly redirect my torso to the pavement. My speed and depth of carve is as good as it's ever been, and all the extra support really baited me into the one-footed glide, especially when least appropriate. I to and fro on this broken street before moving on to smoother roads. Just 5 minutes on these new skates, and I'm also noticing that my stops are sharper than usual. This is my first high-cuffed three-wheeler. Could the extra support be doing something for my stops? Is it the 88A wheels? Should I be on the hose all the time? Maybe. Both, perhaps? These F110s are what I would categorize as city crossers. Maintaining high speed on these is a blast. I'm carrying enough speed here that I'm going about the same speed as traffic. I'm thinking like in the low 40s. Was that silver car clocking me or just dragonflying me? Coincidentally. I'm moving so swiftly and smoothly that this little bit of cycle lane chaos reminded me of my true speed and compelled me to pull over before I got completely drunk on motion blur. Sometimes you have to know when to call it. Mid-frenzy, even. Down on King, I'm still running it out a bit. I'm entering the Roy Thompson Hall area, and the challenge here is not the obstacles, but the surfaces around them. Some of these stones shift, and there are plenty of gaps between some of the brickwork. Stairs on these are pretty smooth. I feel I can be far more adventurous with these with all the support. I can still jump fine with the extra cuff height, and I feel I could have challenged them more with far higher drops. Maybe I'm just a scary cat today. The tough hardshell will likely bait me into trying weirder things in these skates.
Where you from?
What's that?
Where you from?
Oh, we're out here, man. You skate?
You got some dope skating abilities, bro. I saw you jump that set of like 7 stairs. That was pretty dirty.
I'm still amped up on the way home, but I'm anxious to look at the footage of my new jets. I also want to see how cool I look in the Flying Eagle red and blacks. Yeah. That stop is a 10. I haven't had one of those for a while. I've been all about the 7s in the last few months, really. It only hit me when I was taking off my skates that there had been zero discomfort. No pressure or slippage of the foot. There's nothing wrong with having to break in a boot over a few sessions, but riding on a cushion of air from session number 1, that's special. I would suggest the F110 for those who like long, intense sessions and are adventurous with the multi-level skating. I also imagine that someone wanting to go into the bigger wheels, new to the 110mm wheels, would benefit from the extra cuff support and the cushioning of the F110s. They have certainly earned a place on my top shelf. Okay, that was an 8, but a hard 8. Another 10? What am I like? And I'm barely trying. You've been listening to a Pinto Pony Productions broadcast. Please hit like if you like that